Hi, welcome to day 2, Wednesday of the Mindstrength project. So today we're going to be talking about what happens in your brain when you change a habit and why it's so hard to change habits. And I'll give you a short exercise to help understand what it takes. So when your brain is between the ages of 13 and 19, it goes through a neural pruning process where you have, at age 13, you have 120 billion neurons in your brain. By age 19, you have 100 billion. So what happens is your brain is very unconnected and then becomes very connected and kind of carved in place. So you have all these dirt roads in your brain when you're younger, and by age 19, those dirt roads have become kind of permanent to create a routine. Your brain loves routine because your brain takes up 3% of your body weight, but sucks up 20% of your energy. So it wants to be very efficient. So anything that up until age 19, if you're at age 19, those habits are pretty much not stuck in place, but pretty permanent. So if you're going to change a habit, this is what happens. Your cells get myelinated in your brain, which means they move very fast. That's the white matter in your brain. And so to change a habit, you have to have these things called astrocyte cells, little star cells that are born in your brain that create a detour for that information. And then that creates a new pathway. And then that pathway in your brain becomes myelinated, and this becomes the way. But it takes a lot of repetition. So when you're making a new habit, repetition is the language of the brain. You gotta do things over and over and over again before something actually happens. And to create this neurogenesis, these new brain cells, there's 4 things that you can do to help speed along that process. New environments or new things, whether that's new people, new events, new lifestyle, whatever. Social time with friends, family, loved ones, whatever. Sex, which is a happy one, and exercise. Those are the 4 things that create neurogenesis, new brain cells in your brain, and help you create new habits. So try to do these things as much as possible, combine if necessary. But today's exercise, I want to point out of how difficult in the beginning it is to start a new habit, but then eventually gets easier. So what I want you guys to do is find a piece of paper and a pen and just write down your signature with your non-dominant hand 10 times and see if it gets easier each time. Because these brain cells, every time that something new happens, they start to communicate with each other. But it takes 3 times for a connection to actually be made. So on your 3rd attempt at your signature, your brain will be like, maybe I have to start learning how to do this. And over time, your signature will get better over time. So it's just a little practice to show you that you can change your habits even though it is hard. So that's your activity for the day if you want to get the points for today. Okay, thanks so much. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. See ya.